today. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
In this video, we're going to break down the worst kissing scenes in K-drama history. The ones that left us cringing, confused, or screaming at the screen. Itaewon Class. Park Seo-joon is definitely one of the actors who consistently delivers great kiss scenes. But in Itaewon Class, things didn't quite go as expected. In the drama's finale, his character finally shares a kiss with Kim Da-mi's character, and fans were eagerly waiting for it. Park Seo-joon started off sweetly with a peck on her cheek, raising anticipation for what would come next. But when they actually kissed, it was far from swoon-worthy. Kim Da-mi's reaction felt stiff, like she wasn't fully into the moment. While Park Seo-joon was clearly pouring passion into the scene, Da-mi barely moved or responded to the kiss, which made it feel a bit awkward and less romantic. It seemed like Seo-joon was the only one carrying the emotion in the scene, while Da-mi wasn't able to match that same energy. To be fair, Itaewon Class wasn't a drama focused on romance. The main storylines were about revenge, growth, and overcoming obstacles, so the love story between their characters was more of a subplot. With that in mind, it's understandable why the romantic scenes weren't as impactful as other moments in the series. Heartstrings. Now let's talk about Heartstrings and Park Shin-ye. While she's one of the most recognized and beloved actresses in the industry, her kiss scenes often leave fans feeling disappointed. In this drama, she had one of the most awkward kiss scenes with her co-star Yeon-hwa. Before the kiss even happened, Park Shin-ye's character already had a shocked expression on her face, and it didn't change throughout the scene. When Yeon-hwa leaned in for the kiss, her eyes stayed wide open, and her expression didn't budge. Despite the crowd cheering them on in the scene, the two just stood there like statues, and their lips barely moved. It was clear that there was a lack of chemistry between them. Her character was supposed to be surprised by the kiss, but keeping the same facial expression before, during, and after the kiss made it seem unnatural. However, this wasn't the only awkward kiss scene in the drama. Later on, they share another kiss, and although Park Shin-ye managed to close her eyes this time, she still didn't do much, leaving Yeon-hwa to do all the work while she stood still. Since Heartstrings aired in 2011 and was one of Park Shin-ye's early dramas, many fans were forgiving, assuming she was still learning how to handle romantic scenes on screen. The Heirs. Park Shin-ye's awkward kiss scenes didn't stop there. In her 2013 drama The Heirs, her kiss scenes with Lee Min-ho received a lot of criticism. While The Heirs is one of the most popular K-dramas out there, their romantic scenes were labeled as some of the worst. In one scene, Lee Min-ho's character, Kim Tan, leans into kissing Sang played by Park Shin-ye. But instead of looking surprised or emotional, Park Shin-ye's face showed discomfort. Her eyebrows furrowed, her eyes squinted, and her lips didn't move at all. Her body was also stiff, which made the whole scene look awkward. Compared to other romantic kiss scenes in similar K-dramas, this one missed the mark. Viewers couldn't help but notice that Park Shin-ye tends to freeze up in kiss scenes, and it takes away from the romance. It's not enjoyable for the audience to watch, and it probably isn't much fun for the actors either. My ID is Gangnam Beauty. Next up is My ID is Gangnam Beauty with Cha Eun-woo and Im Soo-hyang. While the drama was generally well received, the kiss scenes between Im Soo-hyang and Cha Eun-woo left much to be desired. Their first kiss was expected to be a bit awkward since their characters had just started dating, but Im Soo-hyang's wide-eyed expression and stiff body made it uncomfortable to watch. She didn't move her lips or show any emotion during the kiss, which made it look bland and unromantic. Even in the final episode, where you would expect a more passionate and emotional moment, their kiss didn't have any real spark. Fans were hoping for something more, but it just fell flat. Interestingly, Im Soo-hyang revealed in a behind-the-scenes interview that filming the kiss scene took over 6 hours. They shot it from various angles to make it look aesthetically pleasing, but by the end, their lips were swollen. Despite the effort, many viewers felt the final product wasn't worth it. More Than Blue. In the classic drama More Than Blue, both Lee Bo-young and Lee Bum-soo gave strong performances, but their kiss scene didn't quite hit the mark. The scene starts with Lee Bo-young's character rushing towards Lee Bum-soo for a deep kiss, but instead of responding, Lee Bum-soo's character just stands there, looking shocked. Although his facial expression was appropriate for the scene, the kiss itself was awkward to watch. Adding tongue to a kiss can sometimes make it more passionate, But in this case, it came across as too much. Lee Bum-soo's tongue was all over her face, which made the scene feel cringe rather than romantic. Dream High. Dream High had a lot of rookie actors, so it's understandable that some scenes came off as awkward, especially the kiss between Taecyeon and Bae Suzy. Their characters shared a kiss on a romantic Ferris wheel ride, but the kiss was far from memorable. Neither of them showed much expression, and their lips barely moved, making it feel like they were just touching lips, not really kissing. The scene was meant to be emotional since their characters were breaking up, but the lack of emotion in their kiss made it hard for viewers to connect with the moment. Even though Bae Suzy's character ended up with Kim Soo-hyun's character, their kiss in the drama was bland. Their bus scene kiss was supposed to be romantic, but again, there was no real emotion or spark, leaving viewers underwhelmed. Iris 2. In Iris 2, there's a scene where Young Hyuk's character interrupts Lee Dae-hae's character mid-sentence with a kiss. Normally, this kind of scene would be romantic and exciting, but the execution fell short. Instead of a gentle, passionate kiss, Young Hyuk came off as a human vacuum, sucking up Lee Dae-hae. To make matters worse, their positioning in the scene was awkward, which made the kiss even less enjoyable to watch. What was supposed to be a romantic moment ended up feeling clumsy and uncomfortable. The Time We Were Not in Love. In the K-drama The Time We Were Not in Love, starring Han Ji-won and Lee Jin-wook, one scene caught a lot of attention, but not for the right reasons. During a kiss scene, Han Ji-won appeared stiff, almost like a tree. Even her own fans agreed that her kissing scenes weren't the best. It seemed like she couldn't do everything perfectly. Back in 2015, this particular kiss scene became a hot topic. The term iron wall kiss trended on portal sites, as viewers thought the kiss lacked passion. But instead of letting the criticism bring her down, Han Ji-won saw it as feedback. She explained that she had actually put in a lot of effort during the scene, but there was more to the story. They filmed the kiss at around 3 a.m., which made her look less enthusiastic. Ji-won admitted she was really tired at that time, which could have affected her performance. She said, "When you're exhausted, sometimes it feels like your body and mind are out of sync." Ji-won also added that if they had filmed the kiss earlier in the day, she would have done a better job. This all happened early in her acting career, in 2015. Chocolate. Fast forward to 2020 in her drama Chocolate, it seems things didn't improve much. In episode 14, Han Ji-won and her co-star Yoon Kae-hae-sang finally shared a kiss. The scene was set on a beach, and Ji-won's character runs toward the male lead. He grabs her, setting up what could have been a very romantic moment. However, Ji-won didn't really respond. She stood still, barely moving her lips or body. The lack of reaction was a bit of a buzzkill. While the scene had the potential to be magical, Ji-won just couldn't match the energy her partner brought. Perhaps her real strength lies in more serious genres like melodramas, where her acting skills truly shine. So, which of these awkward K-drama kiss scenes do you think is the worst? Have we missed any other cringe-worthy kiss scenes? Let us know in the comments. Don't miss our video on the most intimate and steamy K-dramas you definitely shouldn't watch in public. These dramas will have you hooked all night long.